All right, we're starting a new chapter. It's called Turn of the Century. It's covering that transition between the 1890s and the 19 teens, somewhere around there, about 20 years. And we're going to start off with our first 5 definitions, okay? Definition 1, Joseph Pulitzer. Okay, this newspaper editor was responsible for reporting only facts, or at least that's what he claimed, and for saving the Statue of Liberty. We talked about him last chapter. This is the guy that did the big fundraiser and allowed the Statue of Liberty's pedestal to be built so we can have that in New York City. William Randolph Hearst is number 2. These two guys are pretty much opposites of each other, okay? Pulitzer's like the good journalist. This is the one everybody aspires to be like. There's actually the journalism prize called the Pulitzer Prize that is named after him. Whereas William Randolph Hearst made all of his money, okay, by doing yellow journalism. So this newspaper editor sold more papers by using yellow journalism. He had all kinds of crazy stories, things like the U.S. had invaded Mars and stuff like that, but we'll get to that later. All right, James Naismith, the inventor of basketball. All right. Grover Cleveland, the only president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms. Now, let's talk about this. The word consecutive means back-to-back, okay? So if it is non-consecutive terms, that means that he served a term, he got kicked out, well, not kicked out, he lost an election, and then he came back and he won the presidency again. This is something I think President Trump's probably going to try if he's still alive 4 years from now. Anyway, bimetallism, okay? Let's break the word down, okay? So the root word here is metal, okay? What does bi mean? Okay, bi, I know what you're thinking, not that. Bi means 2, okay? So 2 metals, like bicycle has how many wheels? 2, right? All right, bimetallism. It's also called free silver. Now, when you see words in parentheses like this, like that, that means that it could show up as either term on your test. So you need to know both terms to get it right, or get lucky, whatever. When the value of a nation's currency, or money, is based on gold and silver, okay? So there was a time in American history where our money was based on the gold standard, which basically means that we can only print so much money because the value of it was based on gold. Well, at the time, around the turn of the century, they wanted something called bimetallism, where we base the value of our money on gold and silver, okay?